Hey gamers, did you know
Yes.
that Winter is back in August with the premiere of the Game of Thrones prequel series, House of Dragons?
But August is a summer
Oh,
month.
one's finally coming out.
Yes.
Is this the first sequel that's fucking from like the
This
four
is a
they
prequel.
announced?
This is a prequel series, a 10-episode
Oh.
series streamed only on HBO Max. It's set 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones, when the Targaryens were still in power.
I'm cool with this. I like dragons.
The cast includes Matt Smith as Prince Daemon Targaryen, Olivia Cook as Lady Alyssa Hightower, Paddy Considine as King Viserys I Targaryen, and Emma Darcy as Princess Rhaena Targaryen. Writer and producer Ryan J. Condal of Rampage and Colony, and George R. R. Martin serve as principal showrunners.
Okay.
George R. R. Martin is a showrunner? God, he really doesn't fucking
I thought he
wanna
makes
write.
video games.
He programs them himself.
He
He filmed this whole series himself.
I want to. That's interesting. I can't wait for the blog post. I don't want to get into it, but like, I feel like he has been significantly downplaying his role in this, and this article is calling him a showrunner.
Oh, well, there was a blog post not too long ago where he was very explicit about how involved he is with all these projects that aren't Winds of Winter.
Right.
He was basically like, everyone wants to know Winds of Winter, but I'm not writing, not saying I'm not writing that, but like, that's not my focus right now. I have all these other things going on, all these shows and other projects, like other book projects related to Song of Ice and Fire. So yeah, he's been more clear of late that he just does not give a shit. And he's working on his beloved television and such.
I think, I guess just to touch briefly on it, I think obviously it's easy to make fun of the fact that he just keeps talking about how he's writing and it's never coming. I think personally, I don't really care anymore. Like,
we're at the point where we can just forget it's even.
And like, I mostly just sympathize with the guy. Like, he's got, he's comfortable now. Like, let him fucking do his own thing. He's an old man.
Yeah.
Like, if he wants to just fucking write TV shows or edit wild cards, who cares?
I've never read those books. Obviously, I did watch the show. I do feel bad for the people who have been with the series since the beginning.
I don't, because like I get that, but like but like I don't know. Are you reading it so that you get to the end and you have like you have 7 books on your shelf, or
I think
the first
it's not
5 books like that worth it?
I don't know.
I think it's in no way wrong to expect a conclusion, to expect some sort of closure.
When you consume a piece of media, you're God, I was about to say something and I completely forgot. I'm sorry. Flask, go on.
No, just
it's an investment. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You're investing time and a piece of yourself into a series, and you do want to see how something ends.
Yeah, dude, I 100% agree. I mean, this is kind of like a side thing for that.
I think
Go ahead, Andy.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, this is kind of like books, but there's a bunch of manga that I read that have been like canceled, that just don't have an ending, and not knowing like the ending of certain stories, dude, it's a pain in the fucking ass.
I believe
I
get that, but like, the reason why it hurts is because of how good it is. You know what I mean? And like, the fact that there's not an ending doesn't mean that the things that you read before then aren't valuable.
No, it doesn't invalidate the entertainment you've gotten already.
Like Berserk, would definitely be something that I intend to read at some point.
Definitely.
Knowing for the fact that it's never going to end.
Well, I was actually just going to ask you that. Would you get into a series?
I agree with both sides. I see that.
I would still recommend unfinished things that, even if I know they're probably or definitely never going to get finished, just because of their existing entertainment value. However, I think it's also completely valid to expect closure for a series that has a certain like progression laid out. There is definitely an expectation of like A Song of Ice and Fire being finished that has been, betrayed.
I feel like
I
if he's
guess,
not
in a
going to
sense.
finish it, just come
I guess-
out and say it.
It's about
guess
the
I'm-
friends you meet along the way. Not about
I guess
the
I'm
end.
not.
It is
I'm not
about the
disagreeing with you,
journey.
Flask, but like the vitriol that Martin gets is not warranted, despite that expectation. Is more what I'm saying.
Sure.
Not that expectation is invalid, but like it's also, I think I really do think missing the point of like actioning on that expectation into like active vitriol. Or
Oh, yeah.
No, I think vitriol in the way that you're describing is unwarranted.
the
Because
type of narrative I see is like often people will say that like his work is invalid if it's not finished. It's like that is not.
No.
at
That
all
is
a
weird.
correct way to
That's
look at it.
definitely not.
I don't think
yeah.
that's true. I believe that you're not owed anything. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That's
But
exactly what I think.
I do. I think I would feel how you feel. I know that you're at a point now where you're in the acceptance period, but there was a point definitely where you were, I'm sure,
Oh, for sure.
angry.
I wanted more. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I enjoyed it so much, I wanted more. That's more of what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying anybody on this podcast is missing it, but like when I see people
I
talking
don't
about
give a
this
shit.
book, so often they're just missing like the forest for the trees kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand that like this desire this like burning desire you have to read The Winds of Winter is like a testament to how good the content you've already read is and what you've enjoyed of it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You and me would never like, even though we're book readers who enjoyed what we read, you and me would never like get on the internet and start asking for
Oh, of course
anything.
not. No.
There are
I
other
wouldn't
people
do
who
that, in general, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that. That's weird that people are fully confident in doing that. Something like that.
That being said, I mean, just to balance it, does George bring it on himself? He absolutely does. I mean, he sets
I think
deadlines
so.
and then just doesn't meet them.
I was gonna say, yeah. Well, the special
I mean, that's-
case with
that's the
him is,
biggest
yeah, he
thing,
does
yeah.
that a lot, right?
yeah,
Is he always says,
yes.
"Oh, I'm working on it. It's almost done," and then it's like, "All right, then finish it."
His story has
Like I
changed
said-
many times over the years.
You should just say, hey guys, I'm not really working on it that much. I'll probably finish it, but don't hold your breath. And I think people would have to accept that and not go crazy.